So it is happening both ways. As you hear these words and as I say these words, both are evolving, my dear friends. Maybe that's the reason why we do not have any words. The words having been expressed by Sadhguru Siddhafal Devji Maharaj, my Guru, or maybe many great saints of the world, many great saints and the holy men who walked on this planet and changed the entire course of life. Whether it is our Surdev, whether it's Kabir Sahab, who came in here, preached the Brahma Vidya Abhingam Yoga. That's probably the reason. Because they were timeless. There never was a time my Guru did not exist. There never will be a time Sadhguru Siddhafal Devji Maharaj will cease to exist. Or at this point in time, as I say, he hears it. He hears the words being spoken. So these timeless gods, they are gods. They are actually the lords of time. They are lords of time. Lord is a Christian word. Lord. And the one who is a praisee of Lord is beyond time. Sadhgurudev was beyond time. Maybe that's why we didn't hear anything from him. Unfortunately, we do not have any words that we could hear, our ears could be, because it is beyond the words of the ear. It's beyond the perception. That's the reason. Do you get the point? Because your ears are not entitled to hear those things which are beyond the ears, because it's beyond the perception. You need different hearing. Because you need different understanding, not understanding of your chitta and your intellect. No. Your cognitive thinking and understanding and comprehension, because it goes beyond all of that. That's why these teachings never come down to the level of our perception, my dear friends. That's why you don't have words of Sadhgurudev. He has Svarveda written. He wrote Svarveda. We have the translation. But his words are not there. Vaheguru Nanak Ji words are not there. Sri Krishna words are not here. But we have Bhagavad Gita to follow. We do not have words of Jesus, but we have Bible. So all that knowledge, whatever is making sense to you, is time bound. It is making sense to you right now. It may not make sense to you after a decade. Now I'd like to ask you, whatever was being said to you, whatever was told to you 10 years ago, is it making the same impact? Is it, or if it is making same impact, it is as intense and strong as it was? It is not. Because you are evolving. So whatever is being said to you, whatever the words are coming out, it is all time bound. It's not reality. And it will keep changing as you evolve. In fact, your very understanding of what is being spoken to you is not because what is being spoken to you. It is because where are you vibrating at this point in time? I will understand according to my way of understanding. It is not exactly how it is being spoken, by whom it is spoken. No. So it is not about that. So your level of understanding and grasping matters depends on your evolution, how evolved you are as a human being. So no matter who is preaching what, you are just able to understand who you are. You are just able to understand who you are as a person. That is it. That's why if one piece of information is given from somewhere, from a higher zone, will be understood by different people depending on where they are vibrating, how their frequency is syncing with their evolution. Everything is about you, my dear friends. Everything is about we as individual beings. But our effort shall be to become eligible to the Master. If Master could love us enough to be able to take us, that is the best thing could ever happen to you. If the Master could handhold you and take you, because Master has this nurturing effect, and at times this nurturing effect comes with maybe some discipline or with some experiences which are not pleasant to our ego and senses, for sure. But it is amazing if Master could choose us to be part of Him and to be part of His design. If that could happen, that is the most ideal thing. That is the best. But maybe all of us may not be entitled. Who knows? So what to do? But our prayers for that. And the medium to get His design, to be part of His design, is seva, and only seva. Selfless service. Seva. We have many layers of karmic substances which have been consolidated by our dispositions, life after life, life after life, that needs to be cleansed off. It's not an easy process, and Guru does exactly that. That's why Sadgurudev is so important, because I know He is ultimate. He will take me to that ultimate place for which this soul is designed for, that human life is designed for. Otherwise you will have so many manifestations of divinity, but Sadgurudev will build yourself. That's why I keep telling myself that our Master is the ultimate, because He does not evolve. He won't evolve with time, because He is timeless. He never was. He never will be. And He never is time bound. And that is ultimate. What is ultimate is beyond the nature of the nature, beyond the Prakriti. And only that is beyond the Prakriti, beyond our perceptual understanding and reality, is something to be bowed before, because that is eternal. There will be many forms of manifestations. They will be there, but the ultimate Master is the only Master that will take you to that zone that you are highly designed for, that you are entitled for. Sadguru Deen Dayal Jahi par kirpa ginha Toda moha brahma jala Amar pad pal me dinha Nirakar sakar Paraho shabda nirdhara Aja anadi guru deva Bheda turiya se nyara Santan ke hit lagi swatah nara dehi dhara Sara shabda darasaya jagat se hansa ubara